Hi, this is PR Frank, and welcome back to a tutorial that compares text editing to Dreamweaver when you're doing HTML coding. So here's the site that we started with in the first tutorial, and now we're going to just add some metadata. So I already have some metadata pre-coded. I'll just paste it in and I'll explain it to you. So this meta tag defines the character set UTF-8. There are many different character sets. UTF-8 is the most common for English speakers, which you might be because you're listening to this. For the meta name, it's a description, a short description of what the page is, so that search engines can search for your content. And in this case, I am explaining HTML versus Dreamweaver. For the name attribute keywords, you can just comma separate a list of words or short phrases that describe your site. That would be searchable. And for the author, of course, it's my name. And here we have the viewport. It's always good to set your viewport, as many different viewports can display web pages these days. It's good to set an initial scale of 1, and that way people see your site as intended. So that's all the metadata. I'm going to show you how to do that over in Dreamweaver. It doesn't change our site at all. All it does is allow search engines to find your content. So if I wanted to insert more meta tags than just the one that they gave us here when we created the site, I'm just going to go to the next line, and in my insert panel in the HTML selection, I can scroll down and you'll see there are several different ways that we can insert metadata. Here is the keywords, okay, and I can just type my keywords in. My keywords were HTML, CSS, tutorials, a text editor, Dreamweaver. Okay, I just type them in, and after we press OK, it automatically fills in those fields for us. Another way that Dreamweaver can insert is if we just type the name of a tag and then press Tab, it will create the tag for us, which is great. We just have to fill in the attributes. So the name in this next case is going to be description. And as you can see, it pops up with a suggested list of different name attributes for metadata. We just double click that. We have description, and then of course content equals, and then we just say, HTML versus Dreamweaver. Okay, and we can continue to do the same thing. Don't forget to close that here for the viewport. Accidentally double clicked it. But there's our viewport, and it automatically adds that tag, and we need an author one in here as well. And for the author one, if we just click the main meta insertion, it gives us a choice of which name we want, or what we want for their attribute. And the value for the name attribute in this case would be author. We type the author's name in there. It'll automatically fill in the content attribute, as you can see. So that's how that's done in Dreamweaver. A couple of different ways to go about inserting those meta tags. Our website's going to look the same because we really haven't done anything inside the body tags. All we've done is add some meta tags for metadata. In the next tutorial, we're going to start building our page together so we can start to have some structure to it. Stay tuned.